Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Jaguars will boot it away to start the game. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Midshipmen offense is on the field to start this game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Now on second and short. Handoff to the fullback. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy.
Those fullbacks are grown, man. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Lopez wants to fire. A little screen to the running back. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. Going to the running game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Unleashes one. Finds the big tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Jaguars have this offense rolling. He's looking to throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Eighth play of the drive coming up. He wants to throw here on second down. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. It is great to have a tight end that can do it all and one that can get downfield and make a play.
And I like matching and mixing and matching up the play fake on play action with this tight end because it just gives him a little more time to work his route down the field. Nice play call there by the coordinator.
He'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Lopez to pass. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack. And now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Midshipmen offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you, and attack them.
On the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab on the left. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Now on second down. Scanning the field, it's Horvat. They're trying to get to it. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Off play action on first down. They're bringing heat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Comes out throwing on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Lopez wants to fire. Gonna take a shot. Snatches it on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Jaguars! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Navy offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most...
Gonna take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
And the pass hits, picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Excellent field position here for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Immediately fires to the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Navy will go back on the attack. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He fires one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Bullock. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. To throw, it's Horvat. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. And the Midshipmen offense making its way back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The back goes in motion. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
That's caught. It's Kent. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Shoots it to the left. Touchdown, Midshipmen! What a catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lopez to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. Using the quick game. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On second down, wants to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Feeling some heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Oh, they blocked it. That's a live ball, and the defense has it. And here comes the Navy offense. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Getting some heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Way to bounce back, kicker. Obviously, this guy already had a kick block earlier in the game, and he answers by kicking a bomb through the uprights. Well done.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Navy will go back on the attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
He's loose. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to pass, it's Horvat. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Pressure coming. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Soft spot in the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. Pushes for the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trying.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And here's the return. And the returner goes down. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This offense has a second down play. Lopez wants to fire. Steps away to find some room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. And they got him for the sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Pocket starts to collapse. Slides away. Looking left. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Jaguars want to pick up the tempo.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Going up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Looking to throw it again. Finds his man down the middle. Touchdown, South Alabama! They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Midshipmen offense making its way back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had...
And he breaks into the open. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
He does a really good job dropping back the pass. And he wanted to pass, but man, so dynamic. Sees an opening, takes off, makes a huge play. And if you think the crowd was excited before that, now they're really lit.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Got it. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. So now the opportunity for the touchdown to take the lead. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And they swarm him under.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on 4th down.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Navy.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. The give to the fullback. Touchdown, Midshipmen! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
When you dream of these scenarios, you never think the touchdown comes with 28 seconds left. It's always 3, 2, 1, horn, gun, ball game, and they got it done.
And that is heartbreaking for the defense as well, guys. They needed one stop, one big stop at a critical juncture of the game. And I know for them moving forward, that's a play they're not going to soon forget.
No, in ways I could have executed a little bit better, but the offense ain't feeling that way. They're feeling really good about putting that drive together when it mattered most and getting the ball in the end zone.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.